Is your door locked? Did you leave the stove on? What do you think people say about you when you leave the room?
Virgil! I know you are not giving other people anxiety. You are my anxiety, no one else's. Trifling ass assailant of my emotions. Sorry, he's still bummed that I went back to brown hair. I said I might dye it again soon. He got what now? He got a lot of trophies coming his way. That's my... All right. Guilty as charged. Hi, hello, what do you want?
Thank you, Virgil. I love how you just ruined my dramatic introduction. Mwah, mwah, so good.
Well, your face ruined my day, so we'll call it even.
Roman, enough.
No, seriously, Roman, enough. Come on, I don't only speak in lies. Oh, that's definitely a lie.
Virgil's very right. You can't trust me. It's not like I'm trying to look out for you or anything.
Sounds like he's against Nazis, so why not hear him out, you know?
That cannot be where the bar is.
Do you want the part in the movie or not?
I mean,
do you want the part or not?
Why would that be wrong?
Because Thomas gave his word, but you wouldn't know anything about words, would you, mister?
I don't know what you mean.
Giving your word is an act of honesty between—
What? I can't understand you. I don't know anything about words.
It's actually Mary Lee and Lee.
Not confusing at all.
Roman, I'm your morality. I wouldn't be here if you did.
Right. You're right. I don't mean that.
And Roman, I thought you fought for honor. Why are you pushing Thomas to be dishonest?
Yeesh. I would have stayed in my room if I knew Dad was going to take us on a guilt trip.
Do you know who else is here? Me. So perhaps Thomas isn't so innocent.
You can defend him all you like.
But you can't change the facts.
Oh my gosh.
Is Thomas an innocent little lamb? Let's let them be the judge of that.
Too emotionally unstable for jury duty. Can I be excused?
Oh, come now, Virgil. Jury duty is so much fun. Does everyone understand their parts?
I broke my gavel.
I don't care. Wonderful.
Underwear aside, being so charged, Thomas Sanders, how do you plead?
Not guilty. Not guilty? Ooh, said with the confidence of a man who has his hands stuck in the cookie jar in a cookie factory and his pants are down. And they're on fire.
We get it. Would just like to say that I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. That is all.
Versus.
David.
Logan, I'm a lawyer now.
Wait a minute. You guys are doing a courtroom scenario without me? Unacceptable. Who do you think impersonated you?
You know.
I know. Why is he still here?
He doesn't like Nazis.
That can't be where the bar is.
But that's kind of an oversimplification. You see to a lot more than ensuring that Thomas is thinking logically.
Do I? I do, yes.
Do you think some logic could be employed to assist with this dilemma?
Yes, there's always room for me. I find that Thomas winning the callback. Is that how that should be phrased?
Yes. I feel like which event could cost us more to miss is a less interesting question than which event has more to offer us. Don't you?
I don't feel anything.
Oh, of course you don't. And if you want to talk statistics, half of all marriages end in divorce, so...
Actually, that's an outdated statistic. Divorce rates have been declining for the past 35 years.
Earlier! You ensure that Thomas is punctual?
I make an effort. I keep a daily planner and a calendar, both of which are used to record important events.
How's that working out for you?
It isn't.
When did Thomas hear about this callback?
2 hours, 15 minutes, 45 seconds, 46 seconds, 47 seconds. Today!
What? He tampered with the evidence!
I can't believe you're letting Patton be one of the lawyers. He doesn't even know the rules.
He just said he was a liar.
I didn't say liar. I said lawyer. Totally different.
Will you let Patton make his case?
Your Honor, will you control the one angry man over there?
If you say so, you accomplish nothing.
I implore you to reconsider my involvement in the scenario.
I mean, we already have our roles.
I'm afraid this is a benched trial for you.
Really? I'd like to call my next witness to the stand. Virgil. Very well. You don't usually have anything helpful to add anyway.
Okay, ask me your questions.
Oh my God, we all know each other. Who are these clarifications for? Cut to the chase! Very well.
I think it's ridiculous that anyone is entertaining any of this. Guys, he's a liar. You literally know him as Deceit.
Glass houses, Virgil. You yourself said that you are not a beacon of truth.
Yeah, because I'm wrong a lot.
Oh, so you've never been reluctant to share anything with the group then?
Don't.
What? I just meant your name.
Don't.
Maybe that's why it's so easy for you to recognize me for what I am. Like I said before, it takes a liar to know a liar.
Objection! He's weaseling the witness!
The correct term is badgering.
Order! Order in the court! Go ahead, Patton. Hi, Virgil.
Do you happen to know Thomas's feelings about how skipping the wedding might affect his friend?
Yes! It is my sworn duty.
And how's that been going for you?
Like duty.
So let me get this straight. The best thing for us to do is sit with a crowd of strangers, watch two people shove cake into each other's mouths, make out, and tell each other how much they love each other, while dressed like a butler and a princess.
You're darn right.
Level with me here. Is Thomas secretly in love with Lee? No. So he doesn't plan on objecting to their union as part of a dramatic declaration of his undying love for Lee?
No.
Who is more important in this friendship? Lee and Mary Lee or Thomas?
Ah, I see what you're doing. You're trying to trick me into saying that Lee and Mary Lee are more important, but I know that everyone's equal.
And yet, we're prioritizing the wedding over the callback, and therefore, their wants over ours. Let me simplify. When two people want different things, what is the most fair solution?
Compromise?
Very good. Now, in this situation, what is the compromise? Do you think everyone would be happy with that?
I don't think anyone would be happy with that.
It would be fair if both parties got to have their special days. But ideally for them, they get to have their big day, and Thomas has to watch. No further questions. Smirk. Roman, imagine if you will.
Done.
So I would be devastated. But you know what? She's her own person, and she has her own life. Let's get this over with. Do let's. So, Deceit. If that is your real name.
It is.
Why pick a setting where the truth comes to hang out?
Okay, we're going with that.
Oh, honey, the truth hangs out in the courtroom? That's a laugh and a half.
Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that was so edgy and over the top. We're talking about a wedding here.
Am I being over the top?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought we were having a discussion about rights and wrongs, shoulds and shouldn'ts. In a society, those labels are deadly serious. I know. Ooh.
Go ahead, Logan.
Max Stirner was a racist, drunken, anarchist philosopher who squandered most of his wife's inheritance on his failed milk startup.
Oh. We're just going to focus on the philosopher part today. There it is! We found our boogeyman. Friendship. On the contrary, Stirner was rather starry-eyed. He believed that no one was more important than anyone else. And if everyone understood everyone else to be equals, then maybe we could have a society where you could either work with others towards a mutual benefit, or be left to your own devices, if that's what you wanted.
Wait, did you just say he thought all people were equal? Because Logan said he was racist.
And I said we weren't focusing on that today. If Thomas wanted to be seen as a good friend more than he wanted the role of a lifetime, well then I'm all for that. But I just don't buy it. I'm through with my questioning.
Correction, that was more like lecturing.
I'd like to call Thomas Sanders to the standers. Nailed it. Okay, would you show an 8-year-old an R-rated movie?
Jumping around a bit here.
You don't want to go to the wedding at all, do you? Admit it.
I plead the 6th.
Oh, sweetie, I plead the 5th.
No, the 6th Amendment. The accused is guaranteed the right to a speedy public trial by an impartial jury. Virgil hates the prosecutor, and that's not impartial. Lawyered. That's right.
I know you're lying, Roman. Like I said, everything has a purpose, and you're denying yours. You want that called back so bad, and it will crush you if we miss it.
Yeah, this is a kangaroo court.
Oh, I wish! That sounds so much cuter than this mock courtroom where the principles of law and justice are being disregarded. Stop stalling and admit it. What am I doing here right now, Thomas? Am I the snake come to trick you into sinning? Or have you had your mind made up since the moment you received the news about the callback? You didn't even forget about the wedding, did you? It was all an act. Fine, I want to go to the callback. I was planning on playing Word Crush on my phone during the wedding ceremony to keep my mind off the fact that I'm single. I don't want to go. I'm afraid to go. And on top of that, a dream come true fell into my lap, scheduled on the same day. Anyone would want to go to the callback. So, yeah, I tried to force myself to forget about the wedding. And now I want to lie to my friends so they don't hate me for not supporting them. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Yes! Prosecution rests, or whatever. Let's just call it here and put him out of his misery. Wait, what?
It's my sworn duty to help Thomas achieve his hopes and dreams. But Thomas wouldn't dream of attaining his hopes through deceitful means.
But that's not true! And you're a beacon of truth? Oh, did I say that? I missed the part where I said that.
I don't understand. You got what you wanted. You proved that I'm not as honest as I'd like to believe.
But you're still missing the point. Didn't it seem kind of ridiculous taking this matter so seriously to the point of settling it in a legal setting?
I don't know.
really.
It seemed pretty important to do that kind of stuff all the time.
Woo! Okay, let me put it this way. Life is like a piñata.
Colorful and full of stuff that makes you happy?
Sure, and you want that stuff that makes you happy, right?
Do I?
Do I?
Well, in order to get that stuff, you must attack the piñata. But you're wearing a blindfold right now. You can keep playing with the blindfold on if you like the game better that way. But if you take it off, it's easier to get that stuff you want.
Attack the piñata? I believe he's suggesting that you beat someone up and rob their unconscious body, right?
No!
No?
I'm trying to teach you a lesson, but it's literally impossible.
Falsehood.
Oh my God!
Why don't you just leave the teaching to me?
There he is. It's clear you all don't want to listen to reason. But hear this. I'll always be a part of you. I'm not going anywhere. And there are smarter ways to get people to do what you want anyway.
He said he wasn't going anywhere. He's a classic liar.
By Deceit,
Why don't we invite him around more often?
Oh!
I got you there.
I'm glad that was a joke. For a moment there, I was devastated.
And just like that, as quickly as he arrived, he was gone.
Yeah, Deceit's a weird one.
No, I was talking about myself. It's still difficult to believe that my participation was as restricted as it was. It was Deceit's doing, I'm sure. I would have been a more than worthy foil. Unlike him, I'm skeptical about whether a society could function without some sort of system of laws by which all of its citizens abide.
Well, of course you feel that way. You love rules.
Love is a strong word, but I do appreciate order. And I'm glad to see that the figurative scales of justice have reached equilibrium on this day.
Oh, scales of justice. Logan, you're better at this than I am.
For the love of Archimedes, I will never intentionally make a pun.
Sorry for lying to you, Thomas.
Lying? What do you mean? When did you lie?
Earlier, I kept telling you how you felt, even though I didn't know the truth. And I turned out to be wrong.
Well, you thought what you said was true.
No, I hoped it was true. Saying something is a fact when you don't have the facts straight is dishonest. Do you know why you're doing that?
Because it's right?
Because you can't help but imagine putting yourself in other people's shoes.
What if their shoes are stinky?
Well, out of all the shoes to put yourself in, those are the most important. That tendency is a beautiful part of you. You shouldn't give it up for anything. And who knows, maybe one day you'll get to marry the second most handsome prince in the world. And I'll bet Lee and Mary Lee will remember when you were there for them. And they'll be there for you.
Thanks, Patton.
Don't mention it, kiddo.
Ding! Going down.